Hi, Carrie was our sister-in-law, and one of the things that I learned most about her as I came into the family a little later than the others was just how kind and thoughtful and caring she was. I'm thinking about all the little trinkets she would bring to us, all of the cards she made, how she loved animals as much as I did. So we both gave large amounts of money to various animal shelters. And also when my mom died back in 2015, Carrie made sure she came for that, even though I know she was already struggling a bit at that time, and it couldn't have been easy. And I always appreciated that, and that's just how I will always remember her.
Yeah, my knowledge of Carrie goes way, way back to the 60s. And boy, I really can rack in my brains to think of some of the early impressions of Carrie, but probably what sticks out most in my mind about her is many things that we come to think of it, like her dry wit and wonderful sarcasm. Also her eclectic tastes in art. She loved the whimsy, she loved Escher, she loved all these Beauregard, and quite the artist herself, of course. Also her taste in music. She could conjure up the most obscure one-hit wonder from the 1950s that better than anybody I know, even better than me, and I think I'm pretty good at it. Also, her wide-ranging expertise, if you will, in literature. I would ask her, what are you reading lately? And she'd say, well, I'm reading Swedish murder mysteries, aren't you? You know, like, love Swedish murder mysteries. Anyways, she would dive into something and just love to get lost in it. And I think that those are some of the wonderful memories I have of Carrie, and especially, I think, some of the great times that we all had together.
Yeah, we had, most of my time with Carrie was spent in a group vacation or get-together, and we had some really great times. And some of the ones I really cherish now are some of the times when it was just the three sisters-in-law, and Melissa, Carrie, and I did things like break off from the group and go to Cedar Point. Or I remember finding an old plantation in one of our trips to South Carolina, and how much we enjoyed that, and how Carrie knew all the answers to the questions that they would ask there. So I also knew pretty quickly upon meeting Carrie that she was way smarter than me, and probably way smarter than all the rest of our family. And she also loved to play word games, and she won them all.
Yeah, never play against Carrie in a game, unless you're ready to lose and be humbled.
Yeah.
We just came back from a memorial for her at their church, and I have to say, what kind of struck me was just an oddball comment that Kathy said. She said, look, those are some of Carrie's cards on the rack, kind of for sale there. And I thought, how cool, like she still lives on through her artwork, and I think that that's very cool.
Yeah. And we'll miss her very much, but obviously there are so many things about her that we cherish that we will never ever stop thinking about her and remembering all the great times we had.